Styx 3 is one of the last stealth games left, and somehow it plays as if it came out in an era where stealth games were still competing for attention. It's fantastic overall, but it absolutely did not need to be made in Unreal Engine 5. Why it works. Stealth games barely exist anymore, to my dismay, so seeing Styx release like the genre is still alive was refreshing. The enemy AI might have the memory of a goldfish, but honestly, that makes the game better. Because what is a stealth game most of the time? Waiting for enemy patrol patterns, getting caught, waiting for enemies to forget that they caught you. So here, they forget quickly, which speeds up the loop and keeps the player engaged instead of just waiting around. The real highlight though is the level design. You get 3 major maps that expand over time as you unlock new traversal tools. It's not open world, it's more of an open zone structure. Think Styx 2, but instead of separate linear levels, everything feels vertically stacked and interconnected. There's tons of different pathways into the same objective location, and in my opinion, this is where the game absolutely shines. As for what doesn't work, well, the performance is rough. Unreal Engine 5 strikes again, the game looks good, but it doesn't feel optimized. There's also some pretty bad glitches, including some that can actually soft lock you. Combat is also terrible, but that feels intentional. Stealth games never have good combat because you're not meant to fight. If you're fighting, it means that you messed up. The most inexcusable issue though, the sound design. This game just feels awkwardly silent. Not tense silent, just empty. Even cutscenes lack proper audio layering, and at times it feels genuinely bugged.
Do you have something to help him get in?
I've looked into harvesting more of his connection to the flux, and I think I got something. Here, take this.
It's not like it ruined the experience for me, but it was just so weird. As for some design choices that might frustrate the average player, enemy variety is pretty limited. You'll see most enemy types within the first few hours, later on just stronger variants of those enemies. Missions are also very formulaic. There are side collectibles in the levels that the game doesn't really give you any hints towards, but the main objective is going to end up being these quartz that are literally just go to this part of the map, solve a little puzzle, get the quartz, leave. Once you've collected all of the quartz for that act, you then end up triggering a cutscene back on your airship, which unlocks a traversal tool and then has you revisit the level, just going into new areas because now you have that tool. It works, but it's very predictable, and it just seems strange to me that that was the main game's mission structure, not like a side quest. The game also has motion blur on by default with no option to turn it off. Thankfully on PC you can just edit the config file, but for you guys on console, you're stuck with it. But my least favorite aspect of this game has got to be the ending. I'm not talking about story spoilers or anything. Honestly, the story in this game kind of sucks and the voice acting is just terrible. But once you reach the final mission, your save file is locked into that mission. You can't continue exploring. You can't finish side missions. You cannot keep playing the game. If you want to keep playing, you have to start a new save. Most games warn you at the point of no return, and Styx did as well, but the warning should be way more severe as it effectively ends your playthrough. I was really looking forward to visiting all of the levels with all of the different upgrades and tools that I got throughout the story. As for my recommendation, despite all of that, I love it. The level design alone carries this game. It's one of the strongest stealth sandboxes in years. If this game runs well for you, and if you're a fan of the genre, I absolutely recommend it.